So today I am doing a little self-care for one of my plants. She's been in the living room pretty much all summer. Some of the leaves are brown. I don't know if it's too much water, too much light, combination of the two. Yeah, I think you good down here. Watered her a couple days ago, so the soil is nice and moist. There is no water in the pots, which means she has absorbed what she needs. So today I'm going to do a couple of things. This is my water globe that is always empty. I don't even know what I got that for, so I'll revisit that. So I do not need to water her because the soil is moist. We're in between moist and dry. So usually I let the soil completely dry out before watering some of them. This might be one of those. I think this is the part I don't mind. It's actually really relaxing and really peaceful. I don't like seeing the leaves have to go. It's like trimming your hair. You know what I'm saying? When you have to clip your ends. It's going to look healthier. It's going to look, less full. But it'll be healthier. And then it'll grow back. You know what I'm saying? They always grow back. So just doing a little assessment to see which ones are going to get trimmed, which ones are going to get clipped, which ones are going to get removed from the root, which ones have the potential to recover. And we got some little babies down here, so there is some new growth. So the good thing is that the ones that are dying or dead, once they get removed, that'll mean the little babies will get more light and, the nutrients and stuff that they need. So that is what we are doing today. I was going to do the ones downstairs, but I realized that the reason I hadn't done anything is because I was overwhelmed at the thought. So I'm just going to do one. My dad used to always say, how do you eat an elephant? And that would be one bite at a time. So if I have to just do one plant at a time, but it's going to take hours and hours, money longer. So, but I know one thing for sure, like whatever it is that I have to do, I do it joyously. I do it lovingly. If you have to do it, why would you complain about doing it and you still gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird for me. So if I'm gonna complain about something, I'm just not gonna do it. And I did have a situation like that just recently. Matter of fact, a couple days ago. That's interesting. Wow, yay me for growth, right? So this one right here is yellow at the root. I think I already took the leaf off, so it's not doing anything. So that one got removed. There's some new growth here, so I'm not going to do anything with the babies, even though some of them are a little brown at the bottom. Just need a little bit more light. Now this one is nice and green at the root, but the leaf is brown, so I'll just cut the leaf off, but the stem is still there. Okay, so new growth, new growth, new growth. The little ones are doing well, the babies are doing good. So it's a little bit needs to be trimmed from within. They just kind of just come on out. I don't know how much work is involved. It's minimal. Okay, so yeah, these just dead, dried out. They just come right out. I'm gonna put them right in here because I did not bring the garbage can, and I told myself to bring a garbage can. So that is ironic, and these are already dead, so they can't get dead or rare, right? Okay, so now this one. It is yellow, completely yellow. Brown, even the stem is brown. It's not gonna come back, so I'm gonna go down as far as I can and detach it, but be careful because I see some little bitty baby new growth stems growing in. So yeah, this was absolutely nothing, okay? Same thing with this one. The stem is still green, but the leaf is gone, right? So the leaf comes out, the stem stays on. Now, do they grow new leaves? I think so. I don't know. Could I be wrong? Yeah, could be not. So yellow one sticking out. The stem is yellow here. It's getting a little brown at the bottom. Yeah, I'll just cut this one down, but not the whole stem out because it may come back. And so if there's a propensity that it could come back, I'll just leave it there versus cutting it, right? Now these are going to get trimmed. No, this is going to get cut. This is detached. And it's yellow at the bend. No, I'm gonna trim it first. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens, right? So, just gonna trim off the brown parts of the leaf. Okay, I'm just gonna trim off the brown parts of the leaf. Now, is that because I want them to be aesthetically pleasing to my eye? Or is that because in my head, Yami, relax, Pooh, stop doing that. Because I feel like the brown is gonna keep taking over the leaf and it's coming off. So, I don't know if that is true or not. So this, I got two things I do. This is the peppermint soap and water. I don't know what the ratio is. And this is my Dawn dish detergent and water. So the Dawn dish detergent, usually like just to clean them off, give them a little, you know, like a bath, if that's even necessary. I have no idea. And it's also good for the spider mites, if they do have a little bitty spider mite things on there. So I'm using this one pretty much as just like a rinsing aid. And that way, when I get down to it, that's either joint compound or paint. My poor plants. This one has been through the living room rehab. This one has been through the living room rehab. Okay, cool. So now, okay, let's see what we got. This one is hanging over. It's hanging out. Not because it is deteriorating, just because it's growing. Okay. And I don't know if you've seen these prayer plants, like the leaves go up and they come down and they go up and they come down just randomly. And then the healthier the plant is, the more often you get to see that occurrence. So I don't know if it's like a growth process for it or just what it is doing. But, okay, here we go. So back around to the one that I just trimmed. Now, there's one down here, it's a baby. She's a little brown, but I think she just needs some sunlight, so I'm not going to even touch her at all because she's still little. Same thing, well, no, this one is rolled up in the center, so I'll just take off the part that's rolled up. Completely brown, it's not going to come back. There's nothing that could do. So I'm going to just get the brown edges off. Just take the brown edges off. Yeah, my rehab project is waiting on me to cut that first hexagon tile for the bathroom. And I'm up here trimming plants and building plant walls, because if I keep myself busy, I don't have time to do the tile. It's gonna get done. It has to get done, because that's the only thing stopping me from getting this upstairs, like for real, finished, finalized. Well, a door on the closet, trim on the window and the floor, but that's not, to me, it's not necessary to live. So if their closet door just doesn't have a door on it, but it has a space, okay, my clothes have somewhere to go. That's the real point. Okay, this leaf is all the way brown. The stem is still green, so I'll just cut it. Yeah, I'll just cut it. So, yeah, so, but I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and I am. My boyfriend gonna help me, y'all. So, as soon as I ask him, Yummy, stop. As soon as I ask him, he'll do it. But asking me, I have to be ready, you know what I'm saying, too. So I am preparing my mind. Or maybe I'll do that Monday. Yeah, maybe I'll do that Monday. Monday is clear in my calendar. I left Monday available. I used to fill up not every day. Yeah, I'm lying, every day, yeah. I used to have something written down in my calendar every day. And before I started just with something every day, I had a whole bunch of some things on some days. I'm looking at the list like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. But yeah, but Jim Rome said you have to finish the month before you start the month. So put everything in there. Now, Jim didn't say make up stuff to do to keep yourself looking busy. You know what I'm saying? Because busy is not synonymous with productive. And I have been super busy on some days and not at all productive, like no productivity, right? So here's the brown one here, okay? The leaf is brown, but the stem is green. So we will do that there. Get rid of that. Okay. Starting to look healthier to me already, because the brown is gone. I guess the brown is an indication. You know, if the leaves are green and they're brown, that's not an indication of health. Not that they might make them unhealthy necessarily, but definitely as far as aesthetics, I'm definitely more pleased already with how this is looking. I didn't even take a before picture. I just went right for the video. So, but I guess you'll be able to tell in the video what it looked like before. And the truth is, shoot, the after is what really matters. I got tired of seeing all that brown. And so I moved it upstairs too. I have a problem. Is there somewhere for like Plant Anonymous? Because I know I need some rehab. Yes, I moved the plant upstairs because downstairs I got some more plants. And I built the plant wall because I had bought some more plants, right? I needed somewhere to go. It's not my fault. I had to build a wall. Where else were the plants going to live, right? Don't worry about why I had to get the plants. See? There you go. Worry about the wrong thing. This one might need some peppermint salt. And then there's a store where you can go get some items for $1.25, right? And they sell the plant fertilizing sticks. And so when you see them in there for $1.25, it is then difficult to go to a hardware store. Y'all may not stop doing that. It is difficult to go to a hardware store and pay $5. You know what I'm saying? So I have literally been going to a few of these stores asking them if they got the plant spikes in. They keep saying no. And I was like, okay, I'll come back, but I'm gonna have to just go ahead and bite the bullet and pay 4 times as much for them. But it's all good. I'm going to get them, because I know some of these leaves would be doing much better if they had some fertilizer. Yeah, if they had some fertilizer. And I got some other plants that I know I need to fertilize as well. So I'm gonna come back to that big leaf with that brownish reddish color, because I'm gonna have to look and see what that could be before I make a decision on what to do with that. So I'll take this brown part off of this one. And it's crunchy, right? So the brown never turns back green. I don't know if the brown initiates the other green into turning brown, or if it just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows? So, okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this one just a lack of light. So I'm just gonna trim, because it's not even brown, it's just yellow. I think we caught this at the perfect time, whereas now it can get some more sun, so the remainder of the leaves will not turn brown. I'm gonna leave that yellow on there and see what happens, so I can have a reference point. That goes there. And yes, so this is just the rolled up brown. So I'm gonna get rid of this part of the leaf. Yeah, already looking better. Already, okay. And thinner, right? And skinny. Here we go. The stem is yellow and brown. So I'm gonna just come all the way down. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Yeah. Gonna wave the brown flag on that one. Listen. Right here. Leaf is brown, stem is yellow, yellow, green, yellow, brownish. It looks healthy at the root though. So I'll just cut some down. And then we'll see what happens with that one. That's a baby. I'm gonna leave her alone, even though that brown is rolled over on there till she get a little bigger. Same thing, this brown is there too. So maybe it could be, I don't know. Maybe the brown maybe it goes from brown to green, because that would be interesting if my assumptions were incorrect, which they very well could be. So yeah, I'm leaving those babies alone, because maybe the brown is gonna turn to green. These are just coming right up. So if I'm just giving it just a little tug, not pulling hard. So they were just in the middle. I don't know if these were ones that had leaves and they got cut, and that's what happened, or they just never grew up enough, or just what. But yeah, we're looking better already. We are looking better already. Little, like a little poo. A little poo, little baby. A little poo. Okay, let's get this. Let's see what we got going on with this one. A lot of brown, a lot of yellow. So yeah, we'll just get this one right. Get you squared away, mama. Get you squared away, little mama. Yeah, this one definitely needs some fertilizer. So I'll go pick up those spikes today. So I said I wasn't going to do anything but leave my house. But of course, I knew I was going to leave. I didn't know what I was going to do at the time I said that. So I was trusting. No, I wasn't even trusting. I knew better. It just sounded good coming out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to run to the hardware store and get some fertilizer spikes. And I will be done with this one. And so yeah, I don't know people, how many plants do you have? In real life, there's always more than you think, because you don't think you had that many. Remember my son came up here, he was like, Mom, I said, it's only one plant. And he's like, Mom, it's not. There's one over there, there's one in the window, there's one on top of the TV stand. There's one, and I was like, oh, I forgot about those count too? All those count? Yeah, they all count. And so what ended up happening was I just stopped taking count because I realized I had way more than I realized. This one is terrible. I mean, just absolutely terrible. But again, I know that now that they have been trimmed and some have been removed, the ones that are left will get enough light where their leaves can remain green. Yeah, leaves can remain green. You down here, not a baby, but you not a big girl either. You're a teenager. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. Yes. And we're still working on it. Gonna deal with that one in just a minute. Come on over here with these two. And see all this plant mom, plant parent, plant stuff. Yeah, it's cute when the plants are nice and just sitting there on the shelf looking pretty. But anything that you parent, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you parent, you have to provide nurturing for, right? And attention and time has to go on them and money. But I know things that grow, that you nurture, they teach you how to grow and they help you grow. And it's just amazing seeing the growth in things around you, because sometimes we miss the growth within. But I'm aware, because I look back and say, how old is this plant? I didn't really keep up with the age of many of them, but I know one of them I have. I know exactly how old. No, I know when I got it. Now, how old it is, I don't know. But I remember when I received it. So just looking like how it has changed since its, not inception, but since I've had it, just looking at how it has changed. Like, dang, I must have grown, in a similar fashion as well. And sometimes if our growth is not physical, then we can't see it, but there's still growth taking place, right? Things that are alive grow. Growth is the sign of change. Yeah, things that live change. Things that exist change. They say God's unchanging hand, though. So now let's think about that. Some people think God is an artifact. God made, something that once was so long ago and then made the world and then dipped out, right? Some people see God as a capricious juggernaut, right? Some see God as a thing that once lived and then now just sits on high watching the things it created live. I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever, right? It's whatever. But if God is the only thing that does not change, well, I guess God is, you know what I'm saying? So that it would make sense that God would be the one thing that does not change. If indeed there is something that does not change, that would be what it would be, right? I could understand that. I could see that. Okay. Yeah, looking better. Looking better. See, this is the product. I'm like, oh no, I'm sad. I didn't want to have to. What else can I do? And it's nothing. Not really. Yeah, not really. Yeah. That's a little piece. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice. What's this? Okay. That's been handled. Oh, this is the last one. This is the last one. It needs to be completely removed, and then all the rest of them will just be sprayed and trimmed. Okay, so this leaf is going to be completely removed. Stem is still kind of green. And then we just have a few more to trim, the ones within. And then on to the next one. So the dope thing about the videos, I get to see how long it took me to do this one. So then I can use that as a point of reference so I can estimate how much time. You know, I'm not even going to do that because, no, I'm not going to do that to myself. Because then it'll feel like an obligation, and it's really a joy. This is really a joy, really. Every time I get a plant, I know it's going to need something, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I have more than I need. I might. Now, I might have more than I need. Because I do have to exchange a lot of my time to care for my plants. Which I don't mind. I don't know how much time I get. But I don't mind spending some of the time that I have nurturing plants. And there's certain things I'm just not going to do with the time that I have, right? I don't know how much time I have, which means, like, for real, each moment is so precious. Each moment is so precious. I have no idea how much time I have. I'm here right now, though, right? I'm here right now, and I am enjoying so much being here right now. I am enjoying so much being here right now. That does not mean that there are not things going on, which I don't prefer to have going on, but it's okay. It's all well. It's all well. I'm here, right? So you talk about the past, something that already happened, the future, what is going to happen, and the present, the moment we are currently in. So I just used the synonym because if it was present used in any other context, the present is a gift. And the present is also a gift. Everybody doesn't have this gift. There's somebody who's not here right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a gift to be here. And then when you leave here and you go there, that's a gift, right? It's all a gift. And the gifts just keep giving. The gifts just keep giving. But yeah, I don't know how much time I have. So I like the idea that I get to decide how I spend the time that I do have, right? And I don't have to ask permission of others to do what I want to do with the time that I have. I think that's amazing, right? It didn't come without cost. It didn't come without work. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, here's your wonderful life with no complications, with no issues, no, that wouldn't be fun. My sister said, yes, it would be. I'm okay with the merry-go-round. I said, no, you want the roller coaster? No, I'm okay with the merry-go-round. No, life is meant to be lived. You know how boring life would be if you didn't have anything to talk about? If nothing challenged you, if nothing excited you, if nothing scared you, if nothing propelled you to move forward. Come on now. That's why we have all these emotions, and so we can experience life. We can't experience life without emotions. You can live, but the experience, oh no, the experience of life, we need emotions for the experience of life. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So, I had it in the pot. I think the ones at the bottom were not getting enough sunlight because they were in the pot. And also, this one looks like this one. It can be saved. think it can be saved. So I'm just going to trim this part. Yeah, I think it can be saved. Think you want to be saved? I figured this. So we're going to save you. Okay. All right. And so now I am done with all the ones that needed to be totally removed. I am done trimming the ones that needed a substantial trim. And now I'm just looking around to see if there are any brown spots that maybe have been missed that I can assist the plant with removing. And then I'll be done here with this one. I'll be done here with this one. So now I'll leave it up here. You had a pot? Yeah, I'm going to take the pot because I wanted to get enough light to all of it. Let's see. And I got all this stuff in the bottom of the pot. It's going to be elevated a little bit. So let's see. If the babies can get ample light, I will put it back in the pot. If the babies cannot get, oh wow, look at that. There's a lot of compost, right? A lot of composting material. So let's see if the babies can get some light. Okay. Yep. There we go. No, I love that. I so love that. I so love this. Yeah, I so love this. I so love it. All right, so that is all for this one for today. So my prayer plant has been trimmed and is now being returned to her position. No, I'm not working on any more plants today.